Hey, my name is Imran. Today we are going to discuss about the different IDE for Python coding and introduction of the Python language. Python is a popular programming language. It is created by Kaggle Van Rossum and released in 1991. Python language used for the web development, mathematics, machine learning, system scripting, and many more other things. Python works on different platforms: Windows, Mac, Linux, Raspberry Pi. That is why it is widely used language. The most recent version of the Python is Python 3, which we will be using in the next coming videos. However, Python 2 can be used, but the updates of Python 2 are no anymore. To code in the Python language, there are many IDEs. Even we can use online resources to do the Python coding. As in our next tutorials, we will be using Jupyter Notebook, but in this video we will be discussing more than one IDE, so you can use any of them and can code Python language and can do Python language. Let me just show you one example. Here I'm using Jupyter Notebook, so we can code on the Jupyter Notebook in Python language. Today let me just start with the basic function of Python language, which is print, and we will print anything like console. So we can print it like this way. So we can do Python programming in the Jupyter Notebook, but if we wanted to do the same thing, if we wanted to do Python programming in any other IDE, so we can do the same work. Like, let me just copy it, and we can use Jupyter Lab, which is similar to Jupyter Notebook, but the platform is different. So we can do the same way. We can use Jupyter Lab on a local computer, and also we can use on a Google Colab. We can also use Amazon Web Services and also on Microsoft Azure. Here is another option where we can do the Python programming, which is Google Colab. So we can do the same work here. So we can see that there is a same output on Google Colab. Google Colab can be used online, and we can use it by creating that Google account, and we can use Google Colab. There is another online platform which is Kaggle. Kaggle is a good platform for the data scientists. If you are interested in a machine learning and deep learning, you should create your profile at Kaggle, and you can start sharing the code, and also you can code here at Kaggle as well. Like, let me just run the same code. We can see that there is also same output at Kaggle. There are a lot of other online platform like this one. We can write the code here. We can also write the code here. We can also run the code here. These all are online platforms to do the Python programming. There is another online platform where we can do the same work, and we got the output. We can also use the other ones like this one. We can see the output. We can see the output here like this one as well. Here we have the output. There are many online compilers that we can use for the Python programming, but all of these online platforms are good for the basic practice of Python programming. But wanted to manage the Python files, then I think you should Jupyter Notebook, Jupyter Lab, Google Colab. You can use Kaggle notebooks, and more important, you can use Spyder, which is IDE which you can use for the Python programming. So you can see that I just run it, and you can see the output. It is also running on my local computer. Also a very famous IDE which is Pycharm, so we can do the same work here as well. So you can see that there is also output. So I would recommend you to use Pycharm or Spyder, or you can use Jupyter Notebook or Jupyter Lab at your local computer. But if you wanted to use online platforms, but at the same time you wanted to manage the files, then you can use Google Colab, because you can also manage the files and you can do professional coding. There are also other platforms where you can use online coding like Google Cloud, which is a paid platform, but you can use many services. That you can use their server with custom RAM and CPU and GPU. same like Amazon Web Services and also Microsoft Azure. See you in the next video to start doing Python programming. Thank you.